Now I'm going to go over how to post. So what you're going to want to do is hover over posts, and we're going to go into all posts for now. As you can see, these are all of the posts in a certain blog. You can tell whether they're drafts or whether they're pending to be posted. They have to be approved. So this is just a way to see all the different posts. Now we're going to go actually make a new post. So there's two ways to do this. You can press add new right here, so you can press that and just start adding a new post. We'll go home from the dashboard because pretty rarely you'll go to that page. So instead of just going to all posts and clicking new, you hit the add new here. So let's click. Now I'm going to go over what all of these buttons do in later videos, but for now I'm just going to give you a quick tour of what they do. So first of all, you're going to want to enter a title when you make a post, so I'll just put title in there for now, but obviously it would be whatever you want to call your post. And next, this is where your words go, this is where your images go. You get the message. So everything is going to go over here, and there's two different tabs. So there's the visual tab, and then there's the HTML tab. So you can actually see HTML code of whatever's in the visual page. So let's, for example, if we highlight this and we bold it, if we move over to the HTML, you can see that there's the bolding tag right there. So we have bold, italicize, you can strike through things, so if you're breaking news and it turns out part of your information is incorrect, rather than lying to people and saying that's what you never put your false information, you can just cross it out to let people know it's not true. You can have unordered lists, so bullet points. You can have an ordered list with numbers, a big quotation, so you can have really long quotes, and it looks really good that way. And then aligning the pages, center, left, right. You've seen this in Microsoft Word. This is how you add hyperlinks, this little paper clip-like thing right here. And that's how to undo links, so if you copy and paste stuff and it has hypertext in there, you can unlink it. This is the read more button, so if you're writing a really long blog post and you don't want the entire thing so people don't have to scroll through it on the home page to go to the next blog post, you can put a break more, so it'll only show about a paragraph or two, and then people can press a read more button to actually go to the page of your post and read the full thing. This is so when you're posting that it doesn't cover up an entire space on the home page that's really big. And then next you have spell check. You can do full screen mode, which if you want to write without being distracted with all this clutter, it's the perfect way to do that. Right here's the kitchen sink, so we can hide that and hide all the other tools, and we can show it, and we get a whole bunch more tools right here. So these are just right here are just headers. They're not exactly fonts, but if you want to make things a little bit bigger or whatnot, this is a way to do it. It's more or less for headings and titles, not necessarily words themselves. There's underline right here, obviously. And then you can select a color for your text, so if you want to make your text different colors. You can remove formatting. This is very important, so if you copy and paste something and it's on a whole bunch of crazy fonts, you can just press that and it'll make it to whatever the rest of your document is. And then, of course, you have the undo button. Now on the right over here, there's some very important things. So you can save your draft right here. Just press that button and it'll save as a draft. You can preview it, so if you press this button, a new tab will open up and you can see what the blog post you've written so far would look like as if it were actually posted. So you can see exactly what it will look like when posted, only it won't be. So you can see, how to make sure everything looks okay. Hence why it's called preview. Next we get to categories and tags. So categories and tags are very different. With tags, this is going to give more information as to what people are going to see in your post. So the first assignment is on a bio page. So you might put a bio, you might put your name. Obviously you wouldn't put literally your name, but your actual name. Different things you do. So if your blog post has something about skiing, you put ski. If it's about television, you put TV or television. And then there's categories. So categories group things together. Tags will tell you more about what a blog post is, and if someone were to search for your blog in a search engine, if it had all these, the more tags you have that they put into the search engine, the more likely they'd be able to come up onto your blog post. With categories, categories group things together. They're not going to tell people what's in your post, but they're going to tell it, you know, out of all of these have similarities. So for your first assignment, bio might be a category. So if you're making a bio of yourself, you're going to want to put it in a bio category. So when someone comes to the blog and they want to see all of the bios, all they have to do is find the category that's bio, and they can see all of the blog posts with that category. So again, categories group things together. Tags give people more information as to what's actually in your blog post, the content. So that's a quick tour of how to add a blog, to make a blog post. Obviously to publish, you just press the publish button. And if you want to move it to trash and delete it, you can press move to trash. But this is all you really need to know. And of course, I'll be going more in depth with all of these tools in later videos.